Hello, my name is Shudley and welcome back to another video of Colombian Space Initiative Supreme Roller Ultimate. And in previous episode we did manage to take out Atlanta. And this is another recording session, so I may have forgotten a few things. But we did skip a little bit ahead between the episodes here, and we got the advanced laser rifles now. I'm not actually sure if that unlocked anything new. Not by the looks of it, not directly anyway. I think we need to get some other techs before we unlock more things, but I mean, I suppose that is a bit less money that we're spending daily on research, but that should be fine. Now, I think today we're going to be going towards Nashville, which we probably may or may not have seen on the episode name already. I'm not entirely sure yet, but because I'm not technically named it. But yeah, we'll be taking that one, but advance a little bit, and the enemy military approval rating is currently 56.9. Over here, I think it's time for us to attack Colombia. Do we have artillery support anywhere? No, not by the looks of it. Well, not near enough anyway. We've got some artillery support firing on that howitzer though, which should help a little bit. Right, well, let's get these crows in position. Start attacking another Columbia. Like, judging from the amount of Columbias out here, you might think that Columbus may have been an important figure or something. Right, so the next thing that we're going to get is the upgraded defense capability, which is more hard target defense and stealth strength values. Okay. That's actually not too shabby. Right, you guys can get into the town, then what we'll do is we'll have a few of these in Colombia. Actually, I can just send this group down there. We want to take out the artillery up there first, so that it's not causing any troubles. Don't actually have that much troops in here. We do have quite a bit of troops amassing down here, so we could take Macon now, because that kind of has been a pain in the butt lately. Well, not really, but I want to take that because that is a nice railway going southeast then towards the coast, which we do want to reach eventually, that's for sure. Now, we have gotten a few extra tanks here, so we've got a total of 7. Got a little bit of infantry still around, and then we've got some... well, that's one crow right now here. So not quite as many as I hope it would be, but it's still something. Right, so the attacks in Nashville... troops are still on the move. We can probably send in the tanks first. Then we're going to have these attack from the south. So the tanks can take the majority of the damage early on. Okay, we should be able to break through here. We also got artillery support in this, so it should be pretty nice. We have got some anti-aircraft guns over here, so that should get rid of the plane soon enough. There we go. That scattered away. Oh, right, there's an airfield at Nashville. Reminds me, we do want to take that as soon as possible then. Right, let's pull back the tanks into the town. It's only 5% supply in there, so it's not going to be supplying quickly, but it might be able to do another quick attack here if need be. Okay, we destroyed the artillery there, and the garrisons are dead. Let's get into Clarksville. We've got a bit of infantry over here that we could probably send down forward once again. We've got another crow that has been repaired. We've got a few crows down here. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to take these units and entrench them over there. Build a trench over there or something. And we got a little bit of garrison in here. We'll increase it a tiny bit. We can bring in these infantry units forward. They are sending in a tank out by the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure how much that is going to be doing damage on us, or where exactly is it heading. That's another crow that we can send in. I suppose what we'll do is we'll attack... Nashville probably has 7 garrisons because they got the barracks and airfield there. So that's going to be a bit of a difficult one. I think what we'll do is we'll move in these troops down south. We'll attack Franklin first, then we can maybe take Nashville. Or we could try to take out the artilleries down there first. That might not be a terrible idea, actually. Let's just get some of the troops in here. I mean, I suppose what we can do is we can start with the infantry moving one more step closer. You can move in there. We got these crows down here that can be moved in. Oh, they got a tanky coming. Luckily we got quite a massive firepower in here, so I think we'll be able to destroy it, or at least very much push it back. Now, let's attack in Murfreesboro. And meanwhile, the infantry can keep on pushing forward. We may need to pull one of these back.
We need reinforcements.
Need reinforcements? Where's this? Oh, right, where? Oh, I see. They got some tanks still moving about here. We're also building a lot more rails down here, just so that we'll have a bit more robust supply network going about or around the island, but that's still going to take some time before it's ready. I mean, I have been building a lot of troops in here. That's actually a lot of crows in there that we could probably see transport somewhere over here. Not to mention we got the 2 crows over here, which could be sent forward. And then you can go and destroy whatever is in that pocket. Now, let's get back to USA, because that is our primary target right now. Now, one thing that I noticed is that Kurdistan actually kind of likes us now, at least it's neutral. Everyone else still hates us very much. I believe even Canada is hostile. Canada does have a bit of deficit. They have a billion population, which is not bad. Not bad at all. We got about 2.8 billion so far, and there we go. The garrisons are about to die. There goes that artillery piece. Right, and these crows can start moving in. Right, I think we'll send you to be repaired. We can probably send that one to be repaired real quick. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move these in closer. Oh, did you move? You didn't move the entire crew. There we go. I guess that's it on a lot more combat, and we can keep all of them busy, more or less. We've got the tanks over here that we can probably move in to attack Nashville from northwest. That is a massive garrison, though. I'm slightly scared. But we pushed out the tank at least, so that's good. Once the infantry gets into Franklin, that should allow us to destroy the garrisons. Probably at Brentwood first, and then in Nashville proper. I'll send that one to be repaired, and this one can go get some repairs as well. Let's get into Brentwood. I'm going to send that one back. And now we're attacking Nashville from pretty much every direction. Well, not really, but from 4 different directions. Although these are actually not firing, this taking some fire, so the other units don't get too damage. Or too much damage. Okay, that's another tank pushed out. The garrisons are falling, and that one... What we can do is we can get the troops in there, so we can destroy the artillery. There we go. Then let's start pushing in here. We can probably repair one of these, and send in the rest of the infantry down there. Because we kind of need to be able to push out everything in here in quick succession, just so that they don't get any chance of recovering too easily. So we can probably start pushing northeast over there. Over here we're taking a bit of damage. Okay, so let's send another crow to be repaired. Also from this stack. You should be moving in there, but you probably... Okay, there you are. I'm going to move the tanks in to the town so they can resupply quicker. We're going to move in the artillery and anti-air guns down here into one of the cities, I reckon. That should help a little bit. There we go. Nope. I want you to go into the city. And you can go get some repairs. That should be able to do rather nearby though, so that's nice. Right, so over here we can actually do another assault. So let's... Okay, now I remember how it's done. There we go. So we'll attack Maryville, and then we'll take Knoxville and Oak Ridge. We got another tank approaching from the north there, okay. Did we take... No, we didn't attack Macomb yet. Let's do that at the same time. We might lose some troops though, so we'll need to be a bit careful. We've got quite a few combats going on right now. We could send in the tanks to attack that one, I reckon. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Now, that combat is still going fine. This combat has been won, more or less. We can move you into Gallatin. Okay, we got the tanks over here. You could probably move in and destroy that combat lifter. Well, I mean, I suppose the infantry can do it as well. Oh, the infantry was moving down this way already. Good. Right, so we destroyed that. Move you back to resupply. Do you want to take Henderson? Or this one? Either one probably has 4 garrisons, so it's not that big of a difference. We can probably move you slightly closer. Move artillery a little bit closer. And a lot of anti-aircraft guns. I actually wonder, where's the next airfield down here? I'm sure that they have some somewhere, but I have not located them yet. Well, let's move the artillery there. We can probably start moving some of the infantry down south as well. You can start pushing forward, and Macon... Oh, wow. Almost lost... Oh, that was a garrison. Right, well, almost lost 1 crow at least. But it survived. So let's move you guys into Macon. Now, do we want to... I suppose we could start pushing the infantry towards Savannah. Because I think that's going to be a good location. Actually, I think better location would be in Charleston. And another Columbia over here. Actually, that's Fort Jackson. Yeah. So if we can set up a bit of a defensive line here, that'd be nice. And then we can hold that until we've cleaned up Florida. Speaking of Florida, well, actually, it's not really Florida, but Bahamas. We've started building up a bit of a bridge here. Of course, that's going to take a long while to be built. But we started it, at least. Because there's no way of getting the troops out of here, unfortunately. Over here we're building a seep here. But I just want to connect these, so we'll have a bit of a way to move between the places and not have to build 2 ports. Of course, the rail technically take a lot longer time to build, but you know. I think it makes sense because there's only 1 bridge that had to be made, or will need to be made. Of course, they haven't actually started. Oh no, there's a little bit of supply there now. Alright then, let's continue building the rail from here to there. I'm assuming... Let's actually have a... So that's jungle. That would be ocean, that's ocean, 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 ocean. So we'll need to go right, okay. We'll need to go northwest, and then once we capture the town, we'll put in the final bit of rail there. And we'll also start building the sea pier over there as soon as we can. There we go, we'll take in that. Yugumos are now ready to move out down here again, I think. Right, we'll wait with those for the time being. I'm gonna build up the railway later, it's not a high priority work right now. Actually, yeah, we should... Well, nah. I can go in there. We can bring in some extra troops in here. And then we got some crows down this way, which could be sent down south. Don't see much in here, but there might still be some troops that try to get through, so we'll be somewhat careful to not get outflanked. Right, you guys can get into the city, so the... Oh, that is a massive garrison there. Let's get you into the industrial facility to resupply in there. We've got quite a bit of infantry in here. Let's group up some of the tanks there, some of the infantry in there. We've got 5 regular infantry. Let's move you along the road there. Probably move you in there, then we'll move this in to defend that side. We'll leave a little bit troops here defending the Nashville area. Got another 2 crows here that have been repaired. That would be an industrial complex and then a village. So not massive garrisons, I reckon. We actually got a lot of tanks here now. Let's group up some of them. That'd be 5, 6, 7. It's a full group. Let's go and take care of that industrial complex. Then we can park the tanks at the crossroad or something. There we go. And we've got a bit of infantry. Actually, we've got a lot more infantry that we can utilize. Also, we've got some Patriots in here that we should probably move in somewhat closer. So that they can actually shoot down the enemy planes before they start firing at us. Because, you know, that would be preferable. Or at least push them out immediately. Oh, that crow is about to be dead. Yep. He died. Okay, you still need to move in there. Oh, that's causing a problem, isn't it? I believe it is. Although we are firing at it a little bit every time it lifts up. We do destroy... Oh, we do damage it a little bit. Not enough to destroy it, unfortunately. Okay, Knoxville is about to be... Well, I suppose that would be 6 garrisons in there. Do I have troops to send in there? I could send one of the crows around, which should help. Then down here we've got a few units that we could move about. Let's move in these. You kind of need some rest there. Do we have... Right, so you should be in there. We can move you back a little bit. Now, how are we doing down here in the south? I suppose what we could do is start moving towards Waycross. We've got quite a bit of infantry in here, actually. Group them up there. Oh! We lost control of all of that. Okay, that's nasty. Let's get you into the town. Alright, we don't have supplies in here. Okay. Enemy unit approaching base. Oh no. Yeah, no. Oh, right. It's the same barracks still. Let's just have units moving about there. But they should run out of supplies in due time. At least in theory. There is another pocket here. There's that APC. I think we might be able to destroy it. We're also losing a little bit of money, which I'm noticing. Not massive amounts, but a little bit. Now, I have actually lowered the amount of industrial goods that we produce because we got a massive stockpile. We might as well utilize that so we can kind of save some in expenditures. Now, technically, the sell price would give us some profit. Not massive profit, though, but I suppose I could increase the military goods production by another percentage. Get more profit that way. Right, we did get the reinforcements down here, didn't we? Right, crows against IF2s. And I think the crows are going to be victorious in that. To be fair, both are hard targets, but yeah, that one's out of supplies. That's going to be an easy battle. You can now move in here to get rid of another 2 units, apparently. Still need to destroy that, or capture that pocket. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have the crows do the anti-enemy unit patrols there, and then the infantry can start pushing further towards the port. And then eventually we'll be able to do a landing in Java and that sort of stuff. Which should help a lot in the long run. Alright, well, let's get back to America. Okay, there is a enemy plane or helicopter down there once again. Let's go and send someone to destroy it. Nope. I want you to be in that forest, and these units can get into there. The crows can probably attack from the north. There we go, we got rid of the helicopter. Artillery is getting supplied tiny bit, but not massively. So you can attack there. We got quite a bit of infantry in here. I think we'll send them towards Waycross, or most of them anyway. I still have a few stragglers in there. And you guys can start moving forward. These are not doing anything, so let's start grouping them up a little bit. Got the artillery stack down here, which I suppose we could entrench a little bit closer. But yeah, if we could get to Jacksonville, that'd be nice. That would close off Florida entirely. And then, of course, this one... Well, I suppose the first group that we can move out is going to be that one. So over here, in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and build the rail. And then build the sea pier. It'll take 25 days, according to that. It's potentially going to be slightly longer time than that, but still, it shouldn't be that much longer. Alright, let's go and capture that. The crows can move out here. So Waycross has 4 garrisons, plus I think at least 1 infantry or something in there. Probably a marine. So let's move in there. Those 2 crews should be plenty. No, it is just 4 garrisons. Okay. Well, that's going to be quite nice for us. So defense capability, half target defense up to 15%. So that would actually be really good for the crows. Because they are hard targets. Okay, yeah. Garrisons are melting away. Taking Waycross. So actually, you can go and take the industrial complex real quick. Are we having... Oh no, we don't have any supplies here. That's not good. Well, let's move in some of the infantry down south so that we can use them to take Gainesville. Because that should help a little bit with the issues. Got these three, they can probably stand in there for the time being. Now, Augusta does have a barracks. We could go and capture that. Or we could start pushing in further towards Knoxville. Sending a couple tanks over here to destroy that bloody helicopter, because that's been a bit of a nuisance there. There we go. Right, let's get into Knoxville. We've got 7 infantry, we should get the defensive bonuses there fairly well. We could even send in crows from here to attack that artillery stack, because that is potentially going to be an issue. And then from here we could pretend... send in a couple crows down here to attack the industrial complex with the AA guns there, while we attack at the artillery pieces. Okay, Oak Ridge is a bit stronger than I expected. Okay, we don't have enough firepower to destroy them, but we do have enough firepower to at least push them away. And then they're going to get destroyed elsewhere. Right, you can push in from the other side towards Oak Ridge. We got Marine and a lot of garrisons in there, so that's kind of the problem that we have. A lot of troops. We're still losing a little bit of money by the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure how much. We're using quite a bit of the... Okay, sustainability is still over 100 days. So we keep this going for a while to lower the cost a tiny bit, and Oak Ridge should be falling soon. Like, the garrisons are dying one by one in rapid succession very soon. There we go, there goes 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, we can count. We've got a lot of infantry. I think we'll leave them there for the time being. We can certainly bring these closer. Start shooting out the enemy planes a little bit earlier. Also bring some stuff here. You can probably go get some repairs. So actually this attack in Knoxville was relatively good. Not any major casualties. These tanks can probably start pushing further into the industrial areas down here near Nashville. And then this stack can probably start moving towards Augusta. Got a bit more infantry around here. Let's get you into the forest. This can get into the crossroad. We lost a crow where? Oh. Oh, that's not great. There we go. Let's push out a little bit. Destroy some of the garrisons in the neighborhood. There we go, and that plane is heading back north. Okay, we're still losing quite a bit of money. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start producing a lot more industrial goods now. It's gonna cost a lot in production. I think we can go for 35%. But we can then start selling some of that. I'll lower the minimum price to 9,000 just in case that the price drops significantly. Also, how is the rubber price doing? Still pretty high. So we can produce a bit more of that. Let's go for 75%. You can get in there. We've got the tanks over here that could probably take out the next industrial complex. And bring you in closer. Not entirely sure where is the best place. Maybe that one. For the time being, anyway. We've got some artillery down here as well. That should be holding quite well. The crows can start moving forward. And apparently there's a couple... Well, at least one combat lifted down there. Oh, and they're sending a plane. Another plane. Yeah, where do they send these? There's a lot coming... Oh, that one. Yeah, near Lexington. Well, that would do it. Okay, we've got a lot of troops over here that are presumably repaired after the attack on Nashville. So we can use them to clean up a little bit to the east. Which should be quite fine. Oh, and we're still losing money. Well, it might be just that the production costs increased quite a bit, and we haven't started selling all that much yet. On the other hand, it should increase the domestic consumption a little bit, because people are getting jobs, at least in theory. Yeah, we're still losing over 100 million per day. That's not good. I mean, we can still sustain this for a little while to see if things improve or not. Right, but we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, bye bye.